With WWE doing so many international shows now, do you think that we'll get a WrestleMania in Australia?
Honestly, if I have to be honest, no, Australia. I'm sorry, it's not going to happen. Like
What a heel.
The time zone is rough, and I get that. And WrestleMania is such a big show, like it's our showcase, and we want the most eyes on it. And I think in Australia that would be a very difficult process to have, especially like flying everything down. Like it's a big effort. But I think having having Elimination Chamber there is massive. I don't think people realize how massive it was. That's the show that sets up WrestleMania. All the things that happen on that show set up the biggest show of the year. So for me, I don't think WrestleMania is ever going to be in Australia. Would I love it to happen? Obviously. It would mean the world to me. But I'm realistic. And I think Australia has the opportunity to have way more big shows. And I've heard some whispers that, we might be heading back somewhat soonish. And I think that I'd rather have us stand alone and be like, hey, this is Australia and this is what we do. And we have so many Aussies in WWE right now that like we could almost fill a show with Australians. We got Zarya just turned up now too, with Rhea, with Duke, with Bronson, with Indy, with me. Like that's almost a full card.
Is this just your way to get the Australian fans that were cheering you to boo you again? Man, he says Australia's never getting WrestleMania.
If they're being realistic, that's what the UK people should think too. Like, and my thing is like WrestleMania is such a spectacle. Like, there's something cool about it being in the US because it feels like the Super Bowl. It really does. Like, you're in this city for a week.
But now they're trying to get the Super Bowl in London.
Of course they are. The UK wants everything. Then you get to UK and you go, oh, that's why we don't come here. It's like New York. Every time I go, I'm coming to Brooklyn. This will be fun. And then I get to New York and go, this place sucks. It's expensive. The room upstairs is so small for what we're paying. Like so tiny. Like I could get like a luxury apartment in Charlotte for what I'm paying for this stupid hotel tonight.
I got off the elevator and I'm like, oh, there's a wall.
Yeah, welcome to New York.
Right there.
Yeah, it's a terrible place.
Hey, New York's not so bad.
No, it is. It's the worst place I've ever been in my life, and I'm going to stick by that.
I will say it is strange that it doesn't matter what day of the week it is. It doesn't matter what week of the year it is. There is always giant trash bags on the street.
And that's just the people. Like, then there's actual trash there too. They're all miserable. Like, and I get it. I'd be miserable if I lived here too.
New York's not so bad.
Disagree. Agree to disagree.
Fair enough.